Brandon Ingram is having a spectacular year with the New Orleans Pelicans. Sadly, his all-star-like performance is not resulting in wins. As of December 16th, the Pelicans are 6-21 and on a 12-game losing streak. Will Ingram continue this performance for the rest of the year? Will he be an all-star or win most improved? What can the Pelican organization do to help him? Welcome to Retro Hoops. Let's talk about it.
Okay, it's rap pack to my pulse flat. We keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling. My phone off and she calling. I'm like, yeah, what it do? Penthouse, man.
Brandon Ingram is averaging 25 points, 7 boards, and 3.7 assists, while he's shooting 50% from the field and 41% from the three. His 3-point percentage is a major upgrade he acquired over the offseason. He wasn't a threat last year from behind the arc, as he was just shooting 33%, but now it seems he practiced and gained some confidence as he's just pulling them, averaging around 5 to 6 shots attempts. This has me wondering about the Lakers, as this is not the first time someone takes a leap in their performance after they were either traded or walked away from them. They had Julius Randle, who after he left, he took a huge leap. Of course, he went to the Pelicans, but maybe that could be something. Then we got Brook Lopez, who found his place in Milwaukee. And then, of course, D'Lo, last year's All-Star. Could it be LeBron? Lakers organization. We all understand what was happening last year. Maybe, with all the AD, getting traded there. Of course, we all know that happened, but at the time, there's just so many conspiracies. And, as for Ingram, he doesn't know if he's going to be playing there tomorrow or he'll be playing for the Pelicans. But we found out that. I'm not too surprised about Ingram's performance this year. He's listed at 6'7", but, who really knows these days? So many changes to people's heights, but he was a second pick in the draft. He showed a lot of potential. He has a small frame and he seemed like he could do everything. He's somewhat like a Kevin Durant clone. He's like Superboy to Durant's Superman. Of course, I'm not saying he'll be as great as Kevin Durant, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that he might end up being the closest to it. Do I think he'll make an all-star appearance this year? I'm going to have to say no. When you look at the Western Conference forwards, it would be difficult to say one can't make it. He's competing with LeBron James, Kawhi, Anthony Davis, Paul George, Kat, Jokic, and maybe Rudy Gobert, or just throw another person in there. I can't really think on top of my head. But I understand one of those have to be a captain, but that still fills out the forward positions. Maybe he can slip in if someone gets injured. I wouldn't be surprised if Kawhi or Paul George, seeing how those two having little injury problems in their past. But if everyone's healthy, then no. You can try to convince me about replacing Rudy, but I don't know about that one. He got snubbed last year, and he's literally a depoy candidate every year. I think this should be his first All-Star game. Come on. He cried about it. Now let's talk about Ingram's teammates and what the organization can do to help him. Jrue Holiday, the second best player on the team, is averaging 19.4 points, 7 assists, and 5 boards. This year, he's been having a difficult time putting the ball in the hoop with bad efficiency, averaging 45% from the field and a major decline in 3 with 34%, the same as Lonzo. But his defense, that's always been his calling card. He has been amazing this year, averaging 1.8 steals a game. So he's making it up, or he's doing what he usually does. So I'm not really too worried about his shooting. He's still doing good. Teams still worry about him. But if we're gonna, next person we should talk about, if we're gonna talk about shooting, is JJ Redick, averaging 16 points, being one of the best shooters in the league. He's being JJ Redick. Back to Lonzo, who I mentioned earlier, he's doing okay. He hasn't taken a huge step like his teammate Ingram did, but averaging cool 10 points, 5 assists, 4 boards. I mean, he's still a great defender. He's one of the best in the league, perimeter defenders. But he hasn't done too much improvement other than pulling more threes. I mean, it's good to see that. But his form, he still needs to work on that. And then, of course, making them. I am interested in Jackson Hayes, their rookie. He reminds me of Jarrett Allen. And I think he can be someone like that for the team. I mean, it's going to be difficult when Zion comes back. But, yeah. I mean, we might as well continue on with Zion. Who return date seems to just keep getting pushed further away. I have a feeling he's not really going to play this season. I think they're going to do a Ben Simmons type thing. Just have him sit out for this year and just have him come back next year. I mean, and also seeing how bad the team is right now, they probably just don't want to risk having him getting injured on this horrible year, and they probably just want to tank. I don't think the Pelicans are going to make any moves this season. I think they're just going to keep the roster as is to just tank and get a good high draft pick. They're 6-21, 14 in the conference. I don't see them coming back, and especially making the playoffs. Well, that's going to be it today. If you're new, subscribe, please leave a like and comment down your own opinion about Ingram and the Pelicans, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.